The Marion Jones Sporting Complex on Princess Margaret Drive in Belize City will see yet another multi-million-dollar investment on its compound. That's the announcement made today by the Ministry of Sports at a brief ceremony held at the state-of-the-art facility. The government of Mexico is providing Belize with a $10 million project grant for the design of the indoor basketball and volleyball facility and the installation of FIFA standard lights on the field. The contract for the latter, a Class 2 lighting facility, has been awarded to Mahia's Construction and is expected to be completed within the next 4 months.
This project has been long in the pipeline, waiting for a time like this. And a time like this marks a time where we can see that when we can work together, we can get things done. Because UNOPS has been back and forth getting these projects online for us, and there are several more that we need to see happen right here at Marion Jones.
With the just less than $1 million Belize, of course that involves all the design. UNOPS employed WSP from out of Canada, a company that does sports designs for all sorts of facilities, including football fields, and came up with a Class 2 500 lux lighting system with 4 poles. Of course, the idea is that eventually they'll be adding more poles over time as more funding becomes available to make it even brighter. But Class 2 is good enough to be playing the night matches that we need to be having in Belize.
Some time ago, GOB brokered a deal with Mexico for the $5 million project for construction of the indoor sporting facilities. But there was need for the football field to be improved, so Mexico granted a portion of the money, just under $1 million Belize dollars, for the light installation. The indoor facilities will cost about $6 million, and the rest will be spent on administrative fees. Both projects are being managed by the United Nations Office for Project Services.
UNOPS, as a United Nations agency, has the mandate to support governments by providing project management, infrastructure, and also procurement services on the focus of sustainability and national capacity development. We are the United Nations hands-on or doors of the United Nations system. Through this project, we are working closely with the Minister of the Minister of Youth, Sports and Culture. We are applying international project management practices such as Prince2, as well as doing a detailed design review to ensure that the facility to be built sustainable and within the standards required.
Our goal is to get the existing infrastructure to be utilized for sporting activities and bring back to this location the love for sport and continue to make this our national stadium. Ensuring that we become champions takes significant investments. It requires that we provide a clear structure for sports development from early childhood through to adulthood. It requires that we address issues of sport training, coaching, infrastructure development, coordination, collaboration, and of course, financial sustainability. All elements work together to create a more enabling environment for our children to aspire to play sports, not only for fun or physical development, but to achieve excellence.
Also unveiled at the ceremony today were the blueprints for the indoor facilities, which will be put to tender later this year for construction to start in January 2017 and completion by February 2018. Recently, Belize hosted the Kodikader Games as well as an international volleyball tournament. NCS Technical Committee Rep and President of the Belize Volleyball Association, Alan Sharp, says that sports needs facilities to train athletes.
There's a second part of today's presentation that includes the next part of the funding that came from Mexico, which involves the basketball and volleyball facility, which will be built just to my right, just to the north of here. which will have 4 training courts, which can be converted to 1 main court with 2 side courts. And the facility will be able to hold 1,500 people. The training facility is extremely important if any sport wants to do well. Track and field, as I see you there, Duane, track and field got its track, still working on the field. But without having the facility, you can't do much as a federation.
The Olympic Committee will also be constructing its facility to the rear of the Marion Jones compound. Duane, Moody for News 5.